take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
Herder showed some great progress in his first year, and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
When folks talk about Herder, you hear a lot about his movement.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herder, an elite skill working without the ball. Well, that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Brett, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Antetokounmpo with it. Checked by Murray. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Herder defending. Tipped away. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hield. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
Pelicans ball.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In third, New Orleans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risks and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
First personal foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail. By 7. To end the run. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. They've got numbers. Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
Antetokounmpo against Jones. Out to Hield. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Portis. Can't hit from in close. New Orleans leading by 9. Got a piece of it. Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Poole. And the shot goes. Poole's got 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Rollins. Still without a bucket. Herder finds Hield. To the inside. Portis. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Gary Trent Jr. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Rollins. And New Orleans making a change here. Here's Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. From downtown. Drills it from deep.
Well, you need to know where Trent Jr. is at all times. He can burn you from the corner.
Porter with the steal. Antetokounmpo, left side. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Trent's shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 8. Pass to Jones. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there. He cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
In the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best six-man big you can find.
BA, he comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hawkins is checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And the basket by Trent.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Alvarado, the pass to Hawkins. Here's Looney. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
17 seconds left in the opening quarter. Porter, the pass to Portis. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Looney. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's New Orleans. They're up by 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are really off.
Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Hield in at the 2 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Hawkins. Yet to see a basket. Comes up empty down low. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which of course makes sense. It's sort of the same blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Rollins, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Hield up top. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense.
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks.
We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
To the right side. The 3 is up. And another 3 for New Orleans.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hawkins. And it's New Orleans with another.
Hawkins showing off a little bit of that old school scoring.
He takes it in. Looking to win the run. Rollins passes to Turner. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Trent outside. Off target from outside. The Pelicans lead by 11. To the middle. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. they've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Trent. He's got 5. Inside, Turner. Hook loose. Pelicans cleared away. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rollins. And the Bucks miss again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And this early in the season, there are still so many unknowns, Greg.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason, but once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Here's Rollins. Smith outside. Healed passes to Turner, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Williamson up top. Antetokounmpo covering. Williamson with the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Trent outside. Right at the free throw line. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
He made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's I mean, the bench is going nuts. Now, don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Defended by Murray. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo. The pass to Rollins. From the line. That one is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards.
Oh, right there. Wow. And Zion absolutely on fire right now. The D looks helpless.
30 seconds left in the second period. Healed passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Antetokounmpo outside. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
What a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And no good.
Zion Williamson has been open. With a score, your Bucks 25.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
39.
Greetings to each and every. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 3. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Now here's Murray. He's closely guarded. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Rollins. Now Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Rollins. The three. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Murray inside. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for two. Brett, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Rollins. And a change for the Pelicans. Jones has checked in.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
To the paint. Here's Jones. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. That one drops. And it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. The Bucks trail by 8.
Come on, Woody.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Up top, Porter. And down it goes. 2 points. Porter's got his first basket of the night.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-balanced machine coming out of the break.
The Bucks making a switch here. Smith's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
Healed against Poole.
Smith.
Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Staying active and staying energetic. That's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Smith passes to Porter. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to Messi. Now here's Jones. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Messi's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that play off.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Murray. That one rolls around and rims out.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Back to Herter. Pass to Porter. Smith in the high post. 4 on the clock. And it's Poole with a rebound.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
The Pelicans lead by 8. Here's Murray. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. The 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head.
you can't get frustrated as a player, especially younger, that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the senior rip or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
The Bucks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. To the middle. Smith passes to Portis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Kevon Looney picks one up.
Portis and pressure going hand in hand that time, forcing his way to the free throw line.
Alvarado's checked in for New Orleans.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
It's stolen by Trent. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Cool. You two players.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Milwaukee now. Here's Portis. There's the drive. Up top, Smith. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter to the inside. Portis. Smith outside.
Shot clock violation.
The shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Williamson. He's got 12. Alvarado outside. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. After this game, they look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Alvarado, pass to Williamson. Poole against Trent. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw comes his way.
And a nice show of strength there for Jordan.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Fred, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
New Orleans leading by 7. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Poole. And Poole fighting through contact.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him. Just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Outside for Porter. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second ball.
New Orleans ball. Substitution on the court.
Poole outside. Deep range from
Jordan Poole.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
They need this. The drive by Porter. And he can't get that one. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for New Orleans.
44. The Pelicans. 56.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Also Kevin Huerter out there. Miles Turner out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Rollins in the 2-1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Stolen by Jones. Here's Murray. They get it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Someone who's a stellar defender. Murray's offensive game has also come a long way. He's established that confidence on that end, and he's not done improving.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Hield. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Jones with the ball. Now Herder defending. Antetokounmpo against Williamson. And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good. And he'll try to pick up the 2 at the line. Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, not just on his game, but his attitude.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
A big-time flush by
Timeout.
That's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense. Getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
And another difference maker that we can point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tough bucket. The freak.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the take. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo outside. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And so Murray will bring it up for New Orleans. From 13, Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum, the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Spurs, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during the young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line. He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Jones feels it out. No good again that time.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Out to Hield. Out to the wing. Rollins passes to Turner. Outside Hield. Here's Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. From 15 feet away. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Murray with it. Turner covering. Murray, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 5. 1:57 left in the final quarter. And now a moment to present. balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Pelicans. Poole, he's checked in for Jones. To the wing, right side. Gets the three to fall. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
Herter can't hit. And the call. Will be against Bobby Portis. That'll be a second foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo checked in for Portis.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Out of bounds. New Orleans ball.
No good on the quick three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
This is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. It's way more confident out there. The cohesion of the team is impressive. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
Oh, the first of two, no good. The heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
New Orleans has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Murray. Good work there as he goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the left side wing. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williamson. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
First free throw is good. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And Murray drops them both.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over, and they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Pass to Poole. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he knocks down the
line for the Pelicans. Jordan.
And both free throws good for Poole. Fires from way outside, offline. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we had another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love arguing.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Buddy Hield, Antetokounmpo out there with Vucevic. Then it's Kevin Huerter, and it's Rollins in at the 1. And for Boston, and in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Queta in at the center, filling out the middle.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. White against Hield. Brown outside. Drills it from outside.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown's just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
This is it to Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's White with the rebound. Tatum against Huerter. Tatum passes the ball. They get it back.
It's crazy. He's moving taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
They shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Now here's Huerter. Hield with it. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Here's Rollins, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Pass to Rollins. Back to Giannis. Off on the layup.
Just enough resistance to force them. Milwaukee foul.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens